You absolutely love your dog and want to show it as much as you can. But all the tasty treats, fun toys, and comfy beds can't fully express how special they are to you. So let's dive into 11 science-proven ways to tell your dog you love them in the language that they will definitely understand. And number 1 is going to raise some eyebrows, quite literally. But first, be sure to subscribe to our channel and join our doggy-loving community. Number 11, raise your eyebrows. Your eyebrows are a secret language of love for our canine companions. One fascinating study in Japan discovered a little-known fact about our four-legged friends. It turns out, when dogs raise their eyebrows, especially their left one, and stick out their tongue, they're not just making a goofy face, they're actually in a state of bliss. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Your dog expects a similar eyebrow dance from you. While it might seem a bit quirky to us, mimicking this facial expression can create a powerful connection with your furry friend. But, and this is crucial, don't turn it into a staring contest. We're going for a loving gesture here, not a challenge. Just a brief, affectionate eyebrow raise can make all the difference. Moving on to our second love language. And this one's a game changer. Number 10, learn to hug like a dog. You see, in the canine world, hugs don't always involve wrapping your arms around your fluffy pal. In fact, full-body human hugs can sometimes be a bit overwhelming for them. So how do dogs really hug? Let's dig in. According to some heartwarming research, when your doggo leans against you, that's their version of a hug. It's their way of saying, "You're my human, and I feel safe and loved with you." The next time you and your four-legged best friend are chilling together, here's what to do. Instead of reaching out for a traditional human hug, just sit beside them, close and cozy. Let your dog make the first move and lean into you. Now, here's the secret sauce. Lean in on them gently. That's right. No wrapping your arms around, no bear hugs. Just a slight, affectionate lean to mirror their gesture. And hey, while you're at it, why not whisper a few sweet nothings in their ear? Trust me, they may not understand the words, but they'll definitely feel the love. Speaking of words, up next, we're revealing a secret about how your voice can make your dog's heart sing with joy. Number 9, use a puppy voice. Here's the scoop. Studies have shown that dogs aren't just responsive to what we say. It's how we say it that really gets their tails wagging. When you use a high-pitched, affectionate tone, something magical happens. Dogs tend to spend more time gazing at and being close to people who talk to them in what we affectionately call the puppy voice. But it's not about the pitch alone. It's about the warmth and the joy in your voice. You're conveying your love and affection through your tone, and trust me, your dog can hear it loud and clear. Tip number 4 is a bit, let's say, unconventional, but it might just be the coziest expression of love yet. Number 8, give them your stinky clothes. I know, it might sound a little gross to us, but it's all about giving your dog something that's uniquely you, your stinky clothes. We know that dogs have an incredibly powerful sense of smell. But guess what they love more than those bacon-flavored treats? Your scent. Now, I know what you're thinking. My gym socks? Really? But think about it. When you're not around, your scent can be a huge comfort to your dog. This is particularly helpful if your dog deals with separation anxiety. Leave an unwashed shirt or a well-worn pair of socks with them when you're out. This next tip that's all about the magic touch, and it's not just petting. Number 7, give your dog the ultimate ear massage. Did you know that a dog's ears are packed with nerve centers? Rubbing their ears releases endorphins, those feel-good hormones that make your dog feel like they're floating on cloud 9. Another surprising nerve center paradise lies between their toes. While some dogs might be a bit ticklish there, a gentle rub can be just as pleasurable. This next tip is something many dog owners overlook, yet it can make a world of difference in how your dog perceives your farewells. Number 6, don't make goodbyes a big deal. While our instinct might be to shower our dogs with hugs and kisses before we leave, thinking it eases their anxiety, it could actually be doing the opposite. Let's paint a picture here. Imagine every time you leave the house, you give your pup a long, dramatic goodbye. You might think it's sweet, but for your dog, It's like setting off an alarm saying something big is happening. This can ramp up their anxiety levels, turning your departure into a stressful event. But here's a twist. Studies have shown that dogs are incredibly adept at picking up on our emotions and routines. So what's the solution? Keep it cool and casual. This approach sends a message of normalcy, telling your furry friend that your leaving is no big deal and you'll return just like always. A relaxed goodbye leads to a relaxed dog. And a relaxed dog means a happy dog. And speaking of happiness, get ready for tip number 5, where we turn your daily walks into something extraordinary for your pooch. Number 5, give your dog a job. Now, I'm not suggesting your pooch should start paying rent or mow the lawn, though that would be pretty impressive. I'm talking about something that taps into their natural instincts and makes them feel like they're part of the pack, your team. You see, dogs thrive on having a purpose. It's in their DNA. Like their ancestors who worked alongside humans, modern dogs love having a job to do. It gives them a sense of accomplishment and helps keep their brains sharp. So, how do you do this? It's simpler than you think. For example, next time you're going for a walk, let your dog carry a small backpack with a bottle of water or some snacks. It's like giving them an important mission, Operation Hydration. Or if you're into teaching new tricks, how about training them to fetch their leash when it's walk time? Remember, the job doesn't have to be big. It's the feeling of contributing that counts. Number 4, get on your dog's level. When you physically get down to your dog's level, it's a powerful way of saying, I'm here with you, and you've got my full attention. Imagine this. You're a small dog in a world of giants. Everything important happens way above your head. But when you're human, the most important giant of all comes down to your level. It's like they're entering your world. It's a sign of respect and love, and it makes your dog feel seen, heard, and valued. Number 3, massage their snout. It might sound a bit quirky, but trust me, it's a game changer in the world of canine affection. When your dog is feeling under the weather, or even on a regular day, a gentle rub on their snout can work wonders. It's like their version of a relaxing spa day. But why the snout? The snout is a sensitive area for dogs, filled with nerves that can transmit calming signals when gently massaged. Just when you thought you knew all the secrets to your pup's heart, here comes another gem that's going to bring you even closer to your furry companion. Number 2, look into their eyes. One researchers in Japan discovered that when dogs and their owners shared long gazes, both parties experienced a significant increase in oxytocin levels. That's right, the same hormone that strengthens the bond between mothers and their babies is at play when you're having a loving stare-down with your pooch. But here's a word of caution. Context is key. Not all dogs may feel comfortable with prolonged eye contact, especially if they're not used to it. It's like building any relationship. You start slow and build up trust. Begin with gentle, loving glances and see how your dog responds. If they seem relaxed and happy, you're on the right track. And this last tip is perhaps the most important one when trying to show love to your dog. Number 1, respect your dog's nature. Now, this might sound a bit serious, but stick with me because it's a game changer. You see, sometimes in our love for our dogs, we might forget one vital thing. They're dogs, not furry little humans. Here's the deal. Dogs have their own set of behaviors and instincts that are, well, pretty doggy. So, let them be dogs. Embrace their nature. Let them sniff around on walks, dig a hole or two in the backyard, in a designated area, of course. And yes, even let them sniff other dogs' behinds as a greeting. Our dogs yearn to communicate with us, but it's sometimes so hard to tell what exactly they are telling us. So check out this video, where we are decoding every ear twitch, eye shift, and posture stance. And be sure to subscribe to our channel and join our doggy-loving community.